Like, do you like what would it take you out of it if there was like nudity or anything? Like, if it was like Game of Thrones style, like, not it doesn't necessarily have to be that crude, but like if it was kind of thrown in there, like if there's like a Twilight thing, like there's a slave thing.
It's
It's
always
awful.
the
Yeah, it's
Twilight.
all. Come on, man.
But like it's gonna end up going like it's gonna go down that route or anything if they do follow suit with rated R and there's a no limits thing. I don't think they'll go that route, but many people complain about like how they wouldn't want Star Wars to be rated R because they would go the nudity and whatever route. So like, would that affect your experience? Like, would you hate that completely, or is it kind of like, I mean, if it happens, it happens.
I don't know if I would hate it. I just don't know if it would feel right. Like, I think it's all about the
Yeah.
feeling.
I think it would have to be a very, very, and kind of similar to Tarantino, if you were to just have one movie, like to play it safe, like I think it would have to be a much different timeline. Like nowhere near the generation of the Skywalker saga, or the either like very way, way before like Phantom Menace, or like I don't know, very in between, Return of the Jedi versus Force Awakens, like somewhere in that long gap, but probably nowhere close to like.
Yeah, it wouldn't take place during the era that we know. Definitely.
Yeah,
it would have to be
very
Old Republic, yeah, or
Mhm.
something. I agree. I don't know if I wouldn't. I don't know if like I saw it, I'd be like, wow, that feels out of place. Because I think a lot of what Star Wars is very like there's like that emotional like sexual tension and feeling. It's just never shown. It's more implied.
Yeah.
So it's like I think that if it were shown, I don't know if it would detract from what Star
I
Wars
think
is.
it would depend on the manner in which it was shown.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
Maybe if it were more of like a loving scene instead of like Game of Thrones, you have like gratuitous sex like all the
Yeah.
time.
It was more like eroticism you're saying instead of porn.
Yeah, like yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
If we can, no, if we can sit through the Anakin and Padme fireplace tension, then I think we can probably sit through whatever else that they could throw at us. But
well, I think if anything, that scene like they just needed to not talk.
That scene would have been improved if they didn't
I think
talk.
it would have been really good if it was like kind of lack of discussion and just action. Not saying that's how like movies should be, but just based off of that dialogue, I think if it was more like an action situation, then there wouldn't be the room for dialogue.
I think that scene might be the most poorly written scene in all of Star Wars. Like, it's just. And Lucas is like, oh, I was trying to be Shakespearean, and it's like, yeah, well, you can try to do something and still fail. So
like it seems like it just like there's like so much complexity behind what they had that he kind of was so like linear and like instead of it being multifaceted, it was just like I love you, like
I know.
And it's just like there's so much to it that Shakespeare does so well that he just like
Shakespeare also lived like 700 years ago, so like I just feel like Star Wars has a set dialect that like people talk in, like, and that wasn't it. Like that was just out of left field, and like suddenly he's freaking Hamlet and Padme is his lover. It's just like weird, and it's like it just doesn't fit. Like Han and Leia's dialogue was perfect because that's the precedent that Star Wars set, and then suddenly you have like this Shakespearean verbiage coming on, and it just he should have had somebody edit that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of draws like we're talking about Tarantino in R-rated Star Wars. It kind of draws more into the idea of what we would accept in it. And now that I think about it, I don't think I would ever like Tarantino is really big on cursing. I wouldn't ever want to hear English curse words in Star Wars.
Exactly,
it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
maybe like the only ones are like hell or damn.
Yeah,
I would take that.
Even damn, dude. I like when I heard Poe say that in The Last Jedi, I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like I was
such
like,
a potty mouth.
Like say like I don't know, say something else. Like any of the curse
Carabast.
Tuta.
Dink Ferric.
Like Dink Ferric. Yeah, like that dude, that's what I loved about the Mandalorians, that they did that. They didn't like use our galaxies or our planets because we don't know if there's other life necessarily. Titan has humans on there. You don't know that. No, but I'm just saying.
No,
like,
that's where Thanos lives.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I just think that curse words have no place in Star Wars. But like in my perspective, in terms of like nudity and everything, I feel like there is a place. It just has to be done the right way, and done like tastefully, as Zach was saying.
Yeah.
I think it can't be what Tarantino's used to, and I think he has to understand that.
No foot fetish. No foot fetish.
no foot shit, dude. I would be so upset if there's foot stuff in there. I just think that
this conversation went into a weird place really quickly.